Hi, it's Hemalayaa. How are you? Just still setting things up. It's been a day, I will tell you. It's been a whirlwind of a week, really. So namaste, welcome to Kundalini dance and yoga practice. Again, I just want to preface by saying that this has not much to do with Yogi Bhajan, although I find him a great teacher, but this is not his practice that they called Kundalini Yoga. This is my culmination of practicing Hatha Yoga for many years, and then getting into tantric yoga and getting into bhakti yoga, and then all of these other developments that I've done with, some personal development exercises and emotional releases and dance and all of that. So I just wanted to say that at the beginning here. And my name is Hemalayaa, and this is actually part of, hello, my ladies, of the Kundalini dance training and something that's called the Advanced Empowerment Certification Program. And so we do these weekly classes, and I have made it free to everyone to join us if they can join us live. I've given instructions if you wanted to have the recordings. It's $5. It's really easy. Just email me, h@hemalayaa.com, HEMALAYAA, and we'll figure that out for you. So these classes are incorporating of a lot of elements. And I start by showing what mudra we're going to use today. Sometimes we use a couple. One is, sometimes just so simple I don't have to explain it. But this one today that I want to introduce you to, especially my ladies in the house, I kind of, right before class, I was meditating and finally had a moment to sit down. And what came through is this particular mantra to show you, or mudra to show you. I don't know if I said mantra. I don't know what I'm talking about. So mudra is what I meant. So the mudra today is for Shakti herself, for actually one personification, particularly the way that I was taught it today, and taught it many, many years ago. The teacher had said that it was for Shri, for Lakshmi herself, for the divine Maha, abundance, wealth, beautiful goddess. And it's a way to say thank you to her. Thank you for the abundance. Thank you for your ever flowing energy that you pour into our lives. And she's depicted with all these coins coming out of her hands. It's not that mudra. There is a mudra that kind of looks like that. Not like with the shoulders up, but with the hands are down. Anyways, so this mudra is a little complicated, and that's another reason I'm really close by here. So we're going to bring our index finger of one hand to the middle finger of the other hand. Then the index finger of the other hand is going to match to the tip of the middle hand of the other hand. See how they kind of cross like that? Now we're going to do the same thing with the baby finger and the ring finger. So I'm going to cross my ring finger to the baby finger and then cross again. Okay, I sort of did it wrong. Wait, hold on a second. Because there's one way that it won't. Oh, there we go. That feels better. It's also really hard for me to go that slow because when I'm doing my practice, hold on, let me do it. You guys just follow what I did. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that feels so much better. So once you get, it out of the awkward phase, which it takes some time, you can go really fast. But I will show us again, don't worry, when we're in our practice and doing it. But I did want to show you nice up and close and personal. This is what it looks like from the side. It's like very cool. And it makes a geometric shape, basically. And when you put the fingers together like this particular mudra, we are, again, saying thank you for your blessings, Lakshmi. Thank you, Shri. Shri is another name for the Devi, the goddess, and the personification of all these different archetypes of women, really. Of the female, the divine female, not women, the divine female. the divine feminine. So that's the mudra that we're going to play with today. And so just taking a moment here, close your eyes as you're sitting, relax your shoulders. So sometimes when we get into these complicated hand gestures, everything gets all, I got myself in this little pretzel and now I gotta, so you just relax. Yeah. So we start by letting go of our day, our crazy day, whatever it took to get here. Maybe the craziness was that you just couldn't move. I had a friend share yesterday that she couldn't do anything. She just had to come home, put on her black clothes and lie on the floor. And I was like, well, great. That's what you did. You know, we're always beating ourselves up for what we didn't do. So what if we just allowed ourselves to be wherever we were? Now, that's not to say if we have some like real ailment or some concern, okay, but daily we fluctuate. We can't be on all the time. We can't be up all the time, and we can't be low all the time. So just know when you're in those low moments that it's okay. It's okay. I was sharing just recently also about over the holidays, there was a day that I could not move. I literally slept all day. Like I got up in the morning, I went and had my tea, and then I came back to bed. And then I got up from that nap, which was like 2 hours, got something to drink, and then went to the couch and slept again for another hour or two. And I woke up at like 5 o'clock or something. I was like, oh my God, I slept the whole day. And there was a part of me that was like feeling so guilty and like, what's wrong with me? And I realized I was going to get my period the next day. So of course that was what was wrong with me. But like, I couldn't get out of the like, oh, there's something wrong with me thing. What if there's nothing wrong with us, you know? So that's our theme. What if there's nothing wrong with us? Okay? Mudra's in effect here. Maybe the mudra just allowed me to rant all of that. All right, so change this mudra to your hands coming together. Inhale, exhale. And now that's exactly what the beginning of practice is. Ladies from the program who are listening and watching and maybe watching the recording later, it's about bringing into, letting that rant that just came out, that rant comes out of the mind even if you don't speak it. Do you see what I'm saying? So that's the beginning. It's the grounding. It's the getting onto the mat, sitting down, having given your time, and now you got to like culminate, you know, like gather all that energy, and now you're here. So I'm going to move over to the mat. And let's see here. Make sure you guys can see me. Okay. So having a seat, whatever's comfortable for you, whether that is on a cushion or something. Now, I will say today's practice, which reminds me I need this. Today's practice is going to be, you know, we're going to do some of our spinal things sitting here. So I really want you to be comfortable in whichever way that takes. Do it. All right, so sitting here, allow your eyes to softly close. Notice what your body feels like. I notice right now that I have a bit of a headache. My breath is a little short, so just the awareness and the noticing of that. And again, we're not trying to achieve some illusional perfect thing, okay? We are going to our state of alignment. We, oh my gosh, excuse me, sneezed on the truth. We don't even know what that is. Our own alignment. We're so sometimes focused on the external. What does she look like? What does that look like? In the magazine, it looks like this. On the TV show, it looks like this. And then we start comparing ourselves, whether it's subconscious or consciously, we're comparing ourselves. So we think that perfect looks like something else that we are not. So our own state of perfect is, you're going to know it when you feel it. And this is what the point of being on this mat right now is about. We're giving ourselves space to like click, 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 get into alignment with all of those little bits and pieces. And that's what this practice is about. You know, this practice allows us to click into place. And it sometimes takes some stirring up to do that. So be open to that. That's really what all the things I ask us to do, the sound vibrations, the crazy moving and the shaking and the, you know, some of the screaming and the like movement of dance and the yoga and the pranayam, all of that together culminates into this experience. By the end, we're in alignment. And then the alignment gets us into touch with the higher realms, our most highest spiritual state that we can be in. You know, it doesn't matter what you believe in. We all have our own spiritual alignment center place. So taking a deep breath in, we're going to make this mudra again. I know I'm doing a little bit longer of an intro, but this is what's happening today. So again, your index finger, I'm doing my right index finger to my left middle finger. And then I take my index finger of the left hand, crossing over its own ring, middle finger. Wait, is that how I do it? Oh my gosh. Yes. And then meeting up with the other, the ring finger, index finger to the middle finger of now the right hand. Index of the left to the middle of the right. So again, this is a little sloppy here because it's a very complicated mudra, honestly. And I don't know what made me want to do this today, except that I saw it, so I had to follow it. Gotta listen when it happens. Okay. So roll the shoulders around a few times. So whatever got congested in the shoulders, see if you can relax your belly and the back of the heart. Inhale the shoulders up, exhale, bounce those shoulders. Now close your eyes. The thumbs are closer together. The palms are apart. The pad tops of the fingers are touching. And notice again. Notice how your body's feeling. Notice your breath. Feel your spine. And as we begin here, we say internally or externally, I am now going to the optimal level of health and well-being for my highest state and highest truth. We are now going to the optimal level of health and well-being for my highest self and highest truth. Inhale, exhale. And since this mudra is together here, we're going to do just a few Om Shri Mahalakshmi Swaha. Om Shri Mahalakshmi Swaha. Om Shri Mahalakshmi Swaha. And if you didn't join me on the first few, so let's do them again. Inhale. Om Shri Mahalakshmi Swaha. Om Shri Mahalakshmi Swaha. Om Shri Mahalakshmi Swaha. Bowing your head down towards your mudra. offering your mudra out from your heart, and then you open it up in this gesture of giving flowers. So you open it up and you let those flowers drop to the feet of Lakshmi, or whoever you want to imagine is your deity of abundance and beauty and prosperity and dance and fun. And so this is your thank you. So my dears, let's start moving the spine. So let's start to twirl it around. Let me play my music here. Okay. So start to make big, slow circles around. So when your heart comes forward, you pull it forward and around to one side. And then you round the middle of your back out and back, and then again. And then the other direction. Good. Last one. Big, 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 big circle on this side. Oh. Good. Keep it back here. Pull it forward. Inhale. Exhale. Pull the back of your heart back. Inhale. Pull the front of your heart forward. Exhale. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Feel your spine being wrung out. Good. Last one. Pull it back, squeeze out. Roll the shoulders around one at a time. And then really open it up to the side so you can feel your heart and your spine going from side to side. Move your head from side to side. Good. Back to center and a little bounce with those shoulders. Shake out those hands now. Open the mouth. Good. From here, we're going to change onto our backs very, very quickly and start to do a little rolling. Rolling forward and back. I'm going to move the cushion out of my way. Massaging our spine. And then kick up your feet as you do this now. Last one. Good. From here, switch it over onto hands and knees. So just a little bounce here with the heart, moving the heart in the middle of the back from side to side. Good. From here, we're going to take it up into our first down dog. So we're going to go forward with the heart and back. Forward and back. Make some sounds here. Last one. And then a little bouncy jiggle. Little jiggle in the down dog, and then bring it back into on the knees, push back, forehead on the ground. Good. Sit up. A little gentle twist. So hands on either side or on both sides of one knee here and go over. Gentle. So it's this side pulling. This gentle, gentle. And the other side. One more time each side. I love twists. They're so good for the spine. So from here, get onto your toes. So a nice little opening of the feet. So I'm gonna open up my feet and sit on them for 1 second. Ouch, I know. If you're really gonna go hard here, you're gonna bring your baby toes under a little bit. Breathe. Some of the music tonight, by the way, is my friend Ra, and I want to give a shout out to him. I'm going to be using a lot more music of his. I love them. Actually, he's helped me make all the music for all of my DVDs pretty much. So very happy that we get to have his music on our side. So take your hands forward. Take your booty up. Now you're in forward fall here. Drop the head. Let's go up and down a few times halfway. So you look forward. Exhale, bend in towards your legs. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Good, and then roll up with your knees really bent. Roll those shoulders around. So with your arms and your shoulders, moving in circles as you walk it out here, very slow, still opening up the body. Start to move that energy into all your limbs. We're going to be talking about the chakras. I'm going to turn this down a bit just in case you can't hear me because I can't test out my own sound. So we're going to be talking about the chakras and the koshas tomorrow. I'm super excited with one of our beautiful special guests called Rave. His name is Rave Mehta, and he's a very talented person, but he's going to be talking to us about his quantum body. Super excited. Quantum body healing practice as well, in that how to use the koshas and the chakras in our real everyday life. Super exciting. Okay, so from here, shake it off. One more thing we're going to do for the spine, and then we're going to move into a little pranayam to invigorate the body, okay? So get first into a nice bent knee, and you're going to let your arms be floppy like spaghetti noodles. Let your head go with it now. So there's this momentum of the arms swinging. Good. Last few. So you'll notice that your arms, when they're really floppy, they're going to hit your kidneys on your back. Your hands are going to hit your kidneys just from the momentum and the spin. Okay, good. Slow it down, back to center, shake it out. Find your seat, either on a little cushion, chair, or nothing, whatever you need. Breathe. So we turn off the music for the pranayam part because it gets too anxious otherwise. Unless it's super chill, downbeat music, then you can totally do that, okay? But right now we're coming into our breath. We want to invigorate our body, and we want to bring more breath in. That's what pranayam is, breathing exercises in order for us to get more oxygen in the body, because most of the time we're hanging out and we're super tight. We don't get enough breath in. So let's do a little pranayam. Okay, so we're going to do something called bellows breath. Bellows breath is an inhale and an exhale, fully equal amounts. So there's another exercise called Kapalabhati. It's very similar, and that just focuses on the exhale. We're focusing on the inhale and the exhale. The inhale, that's why I do my hands like this, because the belly becomes big on the inhale, and then the belly goes shrinky on the exhale. So it's like inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Got it? Cool. So we'll see if we can do about 36. See if we can make that happen. All right. I'll count. You don't worry about it. Here we go. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Full deep breaths in, exhale out. It's a little quicker, so it's not like your normal breath. Keep going. Keep going, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. You might need some snot rags. This is what I need. Keep going. Few more. Good, last two. Good, release, release, release. Exhale everything out. Now inhale, open the heart up just like we did in those spinal warm-ups. Exhale, squeeze the belly. Exhale everything round the heart. Hold the breath here, out. Once you're holding out, suck the stomach up into the ribs. And then let go. So we threw in one of those undulating, sucking up the belly mudras of the body. You might need to blow your nose. You need to clean it. Because definitely, that is why we do pranayam also, is it detoxes our bodies. And it helps to cleanse out any undigested stuff. Sorry, I really got some good cleanse on that one. So anything that's undigested, it doesn't have to be necessarily food. It could be emotions, energy, and experiences, all sorts of stuff. So now we just take a pause here and feel. Close your eyes. Good, and open your eyes. And we'll start our movement again. And this time we do a little bit more asana type, a little bit of, yoga stuff happening. Turn up the music so we can get motivated again. See, when we hit those first moments of pranayam and afterwards you sense that deep silence, that stillness. It's so good. So coming onto your mat, bring yourself into a down dog position. Good. And your hips up. Vibrate. Good. Bring your feet closer together and do a little walk here, stretching out your hips and the backs of your legs. Excuse me. Good, and then from here, you're gonna take one foot up into the air, into one-legged dog. Nice, strong leg. We're gonna do a few of these where we create some heat of bringing it into plank position with the knee coming in between, and then take it up in the air. So feel how your hollowed out belly reacts when that foot goes up in the air, and allow it to hollow. So you take an inhale and allow it to suck up into your ribs. Last one. Slow here. Good. Bring that foot down. Walk it out. Now the other foot goes into the air. And then bring it between the knees, hovering it between the hands. I'm sorry, yeah, you bring your knee between the hands, not your knees. And then take it up in the air. So there's this nice little rotation movement working on the joints of the shoulders to strengthen them. Good. Take the foot back up in the air. Last one, slow. And then up in the air. Good. Bring the foot down, walk it out. Good. And then bring it into a plank with both feet on the ground, heart between the hands. And breathe here if you're okay. And then slowly lower down. Good. And then roll up into cobra. A rounding cobra. Open up the heart, shoulders down. Bring it down. Good. Bring it up into down dog again. Woo. Push back into down dog, and then walk your feet forward into forward bend here, bowing into your legs. From here, you're going to take the hands about a foot in front. I hope you guys can hear me. You're going to take the hands about a foot in front of your feet, and then you're going to bring the right leg up into the sky. And as you feel like this leg that we're standing on is nice and firm, and you can take your fingers off the ground, yeah, we're going into it. We're going to see if we can bring some balance here right away. I don't even know if I'm off the camera. No, I'm on. Okay, good. Made me fall out. All right, breathing there, and then bring it down. Bow into your legs. And then the other leg goes out. So we don't do a lot of yoga in this particular class, or yoga asana. It's more about getting ourselves, our bodies, our emotional body, all of the different layers of our bodies ready for us to go into meditation, to go into that deep inner stillness that we're all freaking looking for. Why don't we do it? So standing on the leg, releasing, and seeing if you can balance. Okay, I'm cheating a little bit because I am holding the wall with those fingertips. Okay, now I'm not cheating. Oh, back to cheating. Okay, hands come down, bring the foot down, and bow into your legs. Oh. You can bend your knees towards your belly and let your belly go. Oh. And then walk your feet back again into our down dog. Good, and then walk it out. So here's something that I like to do is my little twisty dog. I call it dancing dog, where the feet pivot, so the heels come down, or pivot to one side with the hips coming to one side, and then the other side. So we get this stretch in the sides of our body and our hips. One more on each side. Good. And then up in the center, a little jiggle here. Bring your knees down. Push back, child's pose. Inhale, exhale. Keep breathing. And then roll up to sitting. Shoulders come around a few times. Shaking out the hands, making some sounds here to really let go. Okay, good. Now we're going to do a little release of it's considered another pranayam in this particular set. And it's a release of our emotional body, anything that's stuck or stagnant in our emotional body. I call it the hard reset button. And one of the only ways, actually I call it Hemalaya's tantrum. It's where we get to really have a tantrum and just like let go and be a crazy person for 5 minutes. Or for a few minutes, not for 5 minutes. That sounds scary. So the whole thing is that we want to release anything that we can't even verbally try to figure out or whatever. So we're going to give ourselves a choice to do that. So feet are hip distance apart or maybe more. Bend those knees, a little jiggle, soften everything. Soften this especially Nobody's watching, you know. All right, so a little rock of the pelvis goes forward and back. Forward and back. Inhaling, exhaling, bringing in lots of breath. Stretch out the mouth. Even if you've done this before, my loves, you're going to act as if you haven't, because that's the whole thing about it. We don't know what's going to happen. Act as if you really don't know. Actually, not even act. You really don't know. So you just allow. We're giving ourselves space. We're giving our emotional body space to just release anything that's blocked. Okay? So here we go. Let's make a sound from down here. And the sound is hey, hey, hey. As the pelvis goes forward, the sound comes out. Hey. Hey, like a martial artist. Hey. Hey, that's it. Good. Hey. 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 Hey, good. Start to move your hands and your fingers, shaking them out, moving your head from side to side. Keep making the sound. Hey. Hey, blink your eyes. Hey. Hey. Hey, give yourself full permission here. Hey, to gather up everything and anything in your emotional body. Hey, 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 hey. Good. Take a deep breath in, deep breath in, deep breath in, and let yourself go for it. So let yourself feel that. Feel your feet on the ground. Keep your eyes open and breathe. I do like taking my hands to my hips, not just because it feels like Superwoman, but for real, it feels like it's grounding my legs down. So I'm, resting them here where my hips are and letting my legs get grounded even more. Breathe. Unlock your knees. Again, eyes are open. Breathing, breathing, releasing. Very good. You did great. Good job. We're just going to do one round of that. So let's see what we got playing here. Goodies, some Bhangra. So let's see. All right. So Bhangra is basically getting into your legs a little bit here, having this bounce. And then what starts to happen here is the shoulders start to bounce. You could just do this. This is all you need to do to have a good time. You can add in the head tilted up a little bit and saying yes. Start to smile because that's what's going to happen. And now your arms start to come up. And then the wrist starts to do a little dip. So the shoulders are bouncing, knees are bouncing. My pelvis is actually moving also. So see which way your pelvis wants to move. So now we're going to do a little step from side to side. So I'm doing the exact same thing on the same beat as I step from side to side. My shoulders are still going, my hands, and whatever. If you can't get it right, it doesn't matter. You're perfect. Good. So a thing about Punjabi dance, this is Punjabi dance. Punjabi people are quite proud, the ones from the village. my parents' generation. Very proud. So the dance reflects that. So chin goes up. You know, when the arms come up, there's like a pointy finger. And then every gesture is like, yeah, I got this. I got this. Gotta drop the hands. Snap your fingers. So all these things that we do are just like when we were children. Snapping the fingers. Remember that? We're trying to when we were little. Good. And now just a little faster walk with the hips. You even add your hands to your hips, and now bounce up shoulders, double time. And then a little pause here, from side to side, on one side with the foot, pronouncing. But again, you got this. Say yes with the head. Good, open the arms again. And sink into your legs. Now you're taking the full position of all of your pride and joy and all of that. And you're saying, bring it on, people. I'm changing the channel here. Oh, my whole playlist didn't download. Boo-boo. That's okay. So, on this track, I want you to find your own little dance. See where the dance takes you. A little free form in your own living room. Nobody's watching. And make it up. I'm going to turn up the music, hopefully, so you can hear it. Okay, ready? Let yourself skip first to find it. Let your little girl and your little boy play. Shake your booty. Be silly. Just let yourself go. Keep going. I'm going to change my blinds so that the neighbors are not going to look in. I noticed I was being a little self-conscious. So, let yourself play. I'm going to get ya. Don't worry, I'm going to guide you again. We're going to get into some Lakshmi movements. Just a few more, not 2 more minutes, maybe just like 1 more full minute of this. But I want to feel you go for it. That's hard to do through here, but go for it. Good, last 20 seconds, go for it, whatever you're doing, do it faster. Like you're so excited. Woo! Make some sounds. Woo! figure 8 in front of you on the wall with your hands, finger painting, hand painting. Bend into those knees and get those arms going. Let your heart move again from side to side. Breathe. Let your heart and your face smile. Good. Now let your arms out in this posture with the hands open. And raise those arms up. So you are raising them above your head, and imagine this golden waterfall of real pure gold that you're bathing in. All these coins are just being poured into you. Imagine beautiful Lakshmi herself just gracing you in this moment, filling yourself up with all the love, all your necessities being met. You let go fully of any bag, baby fears that we have. Last one. And breathe and bring it in into every part of those places in your body that doesn't believe. Good. Very, very, very good. Breathing, breathing, breathing. Here, take your hips around. Keep those knees bent. Hips around in one direction and the other. Breathing. Good. Hips go side to side. Just this little, almost like a little mini dance, mini excitement dance. Bring your heels in, toes in, heels in. And then your feet are closer together. Woo! Almost sneezed again. Woo! So containing now all of that beautiful joy and magic and abundance that we have. So we want to remember to share it with the people in our lives. So let it flow out of you. Again, let it flow. Great. Really imagining it here. And then we add in Om Shri Mahalakshmi Swaha. Doesn't go with my music. Om Shri Mahalakshmi Swaha. 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 Last few. Om Shri Mahalakshmi Swaha. Om Shri Mahalakshmi Swaha. Good. Give yourself a nice Lakshmi Shri hug. Juicy, juicy, rocking little Shri huggy. And find your way into a comfortable seat, whichever way that is. I'm actually going to bring this a little closer because I'm going to go down there. Okay. Oh, whatever's comfortable, sitting on a seat. We will do a little bit of little stretches for our hips here before we fully sit. So you might want to bring your hands underneath your shin here and just make little circles. I like to also put it in the cradle of this little elbow here and then take the other arm around, whatever feels good to you. Again, my hips are silly tight these days, so this feels really good. Also, I want to basically break my hip off, but I will not do that. I'm very grateful for my hips. I just want to say that quickly before the universe tests me on that. Got to be careful what you say. All right, so again, just moving, getting some movement happening here, whatever feels good. And take the leg out in a little bounce here and give it a little massage and shake from your hips to your knees. We'll go to the other side, same thing. Oh yeah, this side's definitely tighter. You might notice that. One side might be really tighter than the other. And a little rocking. If it feels okay, you'll bring it right into the cradle. Let out a sound. Stick out the tongue. So today's practice is definitely on the gentler side also. Again, another beginner's practice. As you'll notice, ladies, if you are strong practitioners, some of you are, some of you have just finished some trainings and so on, so release that. If you're used to a lot of vinyasa, maybe you're used to a lot of, strong asana practice. This is not necessarily in the same intention of those particular classes. So inhale, exhale, we'll talk about that more in our training program. So here we are again at our mats. We have now just again welcomed in our goddess Lakshmi. And why don't we make that mudra again? Oops. So index to middle finger, ring finger to baby finger, ring finger to baby finger. There we go. So in a beginner practice, usually the classes are an hour and 15 tops. And it's not just beginner, because some of you have studios and you want those quick classes. I used to only do like 2-hour classes, workshops, basically. I didn't really do, hour classes, but I'm really finding the benefit. Everyone's so busy now, keep it simple, let them get in and out. And you yourself too, you feel better about it when you're practicing and you kind of hit on all these levels. Anyways, again, we'll talk about that in our class. So inhale, exhale, well, I don't know about you, but I also do get a sweat on even from a shorter practice or a lesser, less vigorous practice. I still get the heart rate going, the sweat glands open, detoxing happening. Inhale, exhale. And again, now we'll just meditate on Shreem, Shri, the Maha goddess, Shri. So whatever embodiment of the goddess comes forth for you right now, bow down to her. And this is your gratitude position where you bow down gently. You have your mudra of gratitude, of thankfulness for the grace of the goddess coming through to you, pouring the blessings into your life. So right now, as we're sitting here, I want you to say out loud 3 things that you're grateful for in your life. I'm so grateful I have this group going on right now where we can practice together. I'm so grateful for the class that I'm taking for my personal self-development. And I'm so grateful for my family and my connection with my sister, my connection with my roommate, who is also a sister, and all the other amazing sisters I have out there. I'm so grateful for my circle of friends and sisters. So say yours out loud also. Good. And release the mudra. Bring the hands together. And then we take the arms, hands open, and just allow your hands to be palms open, thumbs out, and close your eyes. We're going to sit like this for 2 minutes. Okay? So find your comfortable spine. Allow it to just float there. Inhale, exhale. Close your eyes, soften, and breathe. Anytime that your mind tries to intervene and say, oh, we're too busy for this, or we can't do this, or I've got to look at my phone right now, or whatever it's saying, come back to your breath. So whoever is here live right now, it's practicing together, and even if you're not, I want you to imagine the connection of all of us sitting in a circle right now, and all of us pouring out our gratitude into the center of this circle. So ladies in my program, imagine all of us are sitting in this circle together, connected in the same vibration. Our hearts are all connected. Good. And then final couple of deep breaths in to bring yourself back. Let go. Inhale. Exhale, open the eyes. Bring your hands together at your heart. For the bija mantra, the sound vibration of the throat chakra, we're going to do the sound hum. So that'll keep us in alignment with our truth, help us to speak and express our truth, step up into leadership in whichever way that we're called to. So if this chakra is, blocked, we have a hard time expressing in the world. So inhale. Hum, hum, hum. The sound vibration is hum, H-A-M, but it's pronounced hum. So let's do 3 more of those. Inhale. Hum, hum, hum. Thank you so much for being here. I'm thrilled, excited. I'm gonna come up a little closer. Hold up. So for my ladies who are in the program, we're going to be meeting very soon in a couple minutes. I have to get onto a new Google Hangout, and then I'm going to send you an invite. You should get that in your inbox, and I'm going to double make sure that I, cover my bases by sending you an email with the link of the Google Hangout. Got it? See you there. Thank you so much, everyone else, for practicing today with us. And those of you who are practicing on the recording, it's always so great to be in alignment, even in this way. I know video and, the internet's crazy, but thanks so much. My name's Hemalayaa. Talk to you soon.